Yo, so what's going on guys, it's your boy Laser Gaming. Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now in today's video I have some more information to share with you guys with regards to the next big update in GTA 5 Online, which we do know is the Gunrunning DLC. Now as I'm sure a lot of you guys would be aware, whilst nothing has been officially confirmed by Rockstar Games, there has been several teasers and hints on the newswire when the new update will be announced and released. So a few days ago Rockstar Games did announce a new special event in GTA 5 Online, which started on Tuesday but weirdly ends next Thursday instead of next Monday, which typically all GTA 5 Online special events last around 1 week or 2 weeks. So for some reason Rockstar Games have either extended this special event or cut it short to 9 days rather than 2 weeks, and no one really knows why, other than the possibility they want to reveal a trailer or new info to do with the Gunrunning update on Friday, 1 day after the special event ends. Now of course this isn't definite, but we have seen similar things take place in the past like this. For example, with the import-export update we saw an extended special event week last 9 days just like this one is, and then on the Friday once it ended they released some information about the import-export update. So Rockstar Games are known to keep a pattern when it comes to revealing things and letting the public know about new information. So by the looks of things we might be seeing something very similar take place with this special event ending next Thursday. It would drop perfectly for Rockstar Games to reveal the new information to do with the DLC trailer on Friday, and this theory really isn't too far off. If you guys watched my video yesterday, then you'll know only yesterday Rockstar Games updated their QA beta branches on Steam, which is the final stages of testing out the new updates, and typically means the update is around 2 weeks away from being released within GTA 5 Online, and if that's the case the update will be released sooner than we expect. You guys might be aware previously it was speculated the DLC would be released on June 6th, but usually when the QA beta is updated, like I said, the update is usually released around 2 weeks from the point forward, which of course going off this information means that it would be released on the 30th of May instead of the 6th of June, which is both on a Tuesday. We do know it's definitely coming out on Tuesday. Rockstar brought out all of the DLCs on Tuesdays, so it's probably up in the air between these two dates. However, a possible inside source over at Rockstar Games has suggested it may be released even sooner than that. Now this source is believed to be the same person that leaked the Biker DLC and the import-export update last year, weeks before Rockstar Games even announced any information at all. Now initially this person was going by the name Rockstar Faggot on 4chan, and like I said he shared a lot of information about the Bikers update and the import-export update. Now this source wasn't really recognized until a few weeks before the import-export update, when he began leaking out lots of information about the update, but at the time a lot of the claims he was making seemed so far-fetched and outrageous most people didn't pay him any attention whatsoever and just didn't believe him at all. For example, he said the DLC would include a car with a huge rocket or a jet engine on the back, another one would be able to jump and have a parachute. So you guys get my point, and obviously at the time in GTA 5 we had nothing crazy like this in the game whatsoever. It just didn't seem realistic at all. But then of course a few days before the DLC was set to be released, Rockstar Games go ahead and announce all of these things to be coming into GTA 5 Online. So as it turns out this guy clearly knew something way before Rockstar Games had even announced anything. But weirdly, just a few days before the import-export update was released, this guy went completely silent, off the radar, ghost, disappearance, Houdini'd out of there, and literally didn't make any more forum posts beyond this point, and no one really knows why. It was speculated that maybe Rockstar Games had found out who the person was and had taken action against them, maybe legally, but then we found out around 5 weeks ago Rockstar Games still have no idea who this person is, which means this person is still out there, and by the looks of things he may have made a return but is simply going under a different name on 4chan. So a few days ago a user on 4chan asked the question, imagine the disappointment of all the people expected for aircrafts and high-end military vehicles when it just ends up being a really basic cross-country thing like the Trevor smuggling missions with just a few basic off-roaders and bikes. And a user responded to this post by the name Descendant of the Faggot, which straight away suggests suggests this person might be associated or the same person that previously leaked out all the information. But he said this is not too far off. Actually, there's still going to be some neat military stuff like new rifles, another APC, but most of the content will be centered around off-roaders and modded weaponized vehicles, a lot like Mad Max. It's more of a trafficking and survivalism themed DLC rather than a military update. Really, think rednecks rather than mercenaries, and no, there obviously isn't going to be purchasable aircrafts, what I did personally think would be the case. So there we go, this guy is claiming a few things in this post. Firstly, it's not going to be a military style DLC, but more of a redneck style trafficking and survivalism DLC. Now this may sound kind of disappointing to some of you guys, but really isn't too surprising at all, as we do know the rednecks play a pivotal role in Blaine County throughout this single player mode, but have yet to be fully incorporated into online mode. Now a few users on 4chan asked this guy a few questions following this post, the first one being, how expensive will the underground bunkers be? And he did respond back with a lot, but it will be worth the investment. There's a lot of fun stuff coming up. And in response to this, the user did ask, define a lot. At least tell me if 3 million is enough to buy the new warehouse or whatever I'll need to do the new missions. And his response was, it will do, which isn't too surprising as other warehouses in the game aren't too expensive, and the import export where the Maze Bank Tower was located was kind of based around being high end, whereas the rednecks are more low end, cheap investment, maximum profits. Now another user went on to ask, when will this update be out? To which he responded, it will be out next week. Expect the trailer before Friday if Redditors and GTA forumers don't get their hands on these posts, like they did with the import export update. You guys don't need to believe me, just wait and see. Faggot out. So with that being said, and what we know from earlier, I think it's most likely we will be getting some form of new information next Friday after the special event ends. So with that being said, and what we know from earlier, I think it's most likely we will be getting some form of information next Friday after the special event ends with regards to this new gun running update. But of course, remember, this is all speculation. Rockstar Games could always chop and change things last minute. Even though people have been right on so many previous updates, you do have to take everything with a pinch of salt. So do be sure to sound off in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts on the whole situation. Are you guys excited for this new update? And as always, do be sure to show support by hitting that like button down below. Feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Also feel free to check out an epic unlimited money making guide down low in the description that all of you guys should definitely be making the most of during this special event week. Thanks a lot for watching guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.